this is the beginning. It starts right here.
Global Head of Transactional Banking, what does that actually entail? What is it that you do at Santander?
Yes, thank you, Scott, for the invitation, and good morning, everyone. I'm going to use your words. Being the head of transactional banking is probably the best job at Santander because I have to meet a lot of clients, right? And probably you think of Santander of a retail and commercial bank, right? And rightly so, because we are a retail and commercial bank. We have been in this industry for 165 years already. And we started time ago connecting Spain and the Americas to help companies do trade, right? So we have been in the business for a while. But it is true as well that we have a huge base of multinational companies that operate in Europe, they operate in the Americas, they operate in Asia. And we at Corporate and Investment Banking provide services to this type of clients, right? And these clients are very complex in their needs. When we talk about transaction banking, just to put it simple, we talk about the day-to-day banking. We talk about payments, collections, how you manage your cash, how you manage your financial needs, how you finance your trade, how you finance a project just to build a factory, whatever, right? So this is what I do at Global Transaction Banking at Santander. And I meet clients, and we have clients from all the sectors: infrastructure, engineering, retail distribution, aerospace, oil and gas. So very complex, very different segments, and it's a really, really challenging and amazing job.
A bit like SAP, where we serve so many companies and so many different industries, and we're trying to create common technology that can serve all, but also have deep and rich solutions that are very industry specific. Yeah. Our partnership, we expanded our relationship, and we talked a lot about this last year. What are the outcomes, or what can our customers expect together?
Yeah, absolutely. Think a little bit about it, right? So the financial system is complex, right? So it's not the same operating in the US and making payments in the US, or financing trade in Brazil, or orchestrating, collections in China, right? So, and our clients are global, and they need a little bit of help in managing the complexity in the financial industry. At Santander, we're good at that, or we think we're good at that, right? So
you are good at that for sure, I believe.
Thank you. But we needed to give a step towards helping our clients digitize all that full process of transactions, right? So we created a number of tools that help them manage the complexity on the financial industry. But what about connecting what they do in the physical supply chain within the SAP systems to the financial world? And that's why Santander and SAP joined together, it was last year. And we started thinking about how we could cooperate to shorten all this process of connecting from the SAP systems to Santander systems to the bank systems and make it easier for the client to operate with the banks. We want to be a bank that is easy to operate with, right? And that's why we started thinking on developing our products within the SAP system.
I love it.
That was fantastic.
I love it. And there's a number of solutions that you've launched that is leveraging SAP technology. What are those solutions that customers can now expect?
Yeah, they are based specifically in 3 sets of solutions, right? The first one is that we used off-the-shelf products that you have that are amazing, right? For instance, multi-bank connectivity. For our clients, it's a pain just to connect different banks, different industries, and different countries, as I was saying. So if they have the multi-bank connectivity tool that SAP developed, it's going to be easy for them just to connect to whatever the banks in the world just to process and to payments, collections, and you name it, right? So this is the first thing that we did. Just use multi-bank connectivity, which is an SAP product, and put it available for all the clients. We have clients that are utilizing this, and we have shortened the implementation of the products from, in some cases, more than 6 months to days.
To days.
Days, which is absolutely amazing, right? So this is kind of the first set of products. The second set of products is what we call invisible banking, right? We want to be invisible to our clients to some extent.
We don't want to be actually invisible, do we?
Well, a little bit, yes, in the process that don't add value, right? And this is what it's about. So we're using the BTP platform as I was saying before, just to develop specific solutions, the product solutions that we have today in the different countries, in the different systems, in our portals, etc., develop them within the SAP framework for the treasurers, the assistant treasurers to be easy to operate directly from the SAP and avoid having to connect to Santander systems to operate around the world. Okay, so with this, we are developing products like payments, supply chain finance, receivables programs, FX, online treasury systems. And this has been developed as we're speaking today. And probably by the end of the year, we're going to have all this available for our clients. And the third set is a little bit thinking about the future, right? So we have had a lot of conversations about how we can join forces to develop solutions to help our clients in the energy transition, to do sustainable finance. You have a vast amount of data. We have a vast amount of data. How we put them together to link the physical supply chain that you manage perfectly and the financial supply chain that we manage at the financial industry.
Invisible banking, sustainable finance, co-innovating with SAP, using our technology to serve your customers. As you look forward, this whole event is about future-proof. How does this fit within the strategy and the future for Santander?
Well, it fits absolutely perfectly, right? Because at the end, there's no physical money almost. And specifically when you think about big corporations, physical money is out of this world. So everything is technology, everything is software. So we need to give solutions that are well embedded into our client systems for them to operate, right? For us, SAP is a key partner in this journey. We're going to be developing much more products on this concept. We're thinking about sustainable finance, but probably next step would be how we're going to be able to tokenize assets in the financial industry in order to make even easier and quicker just to trade in different markets, okay? In securitizations, in trade finance as well. So this is something that probably is not going to be for today, but it's going to be for the near future.
I know that the relationship for Santander and SAP is one that we've got a proud history. What's really exciting is we're using true innovative technology, as you say, the business technology platform that not only is serving your internal business, but serving our joint customers in the market and expanding together. You literally are the definition of a future-proof business. José Luís, thank you so much for joining us on stage today, and thank you for the partnership with Santander.
My pleasure. Thank you so much. I hope you have a very nice safari.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It starts right